So we're unmuted, and we're live, and we're opening with frog ass.
Hello, everybody.
I actually practiced for this.
And also, honestly, I think this is the outfit I'd like to keep her in because my Rebecca Bees is making happy noises at it.
Unless we find something better, agreed.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hey, Apple Whisperer, how are you doing? Move some things around. Oh, you must be the new recruit, Light Yagami! I'm Son Goku! Pleased to meet you! Light, it's an honor to be here. I heard a lot about from the director. He said you have some incredible power. Is he really that strong, Light? What's up? Oh, it's nothing. By the way, there's something I'd like to ask you. Yeah, what is it? I heard there's an amazing treasure in the world you come from that can grant any wish whatsoever. Oh, you mean the Dragon Balls? Yeah, if you get all 7 of them, a dragon called Shenron comes out and grants you a wish. So something that magical really does exist. That's rich coming from you. So where are these Dragon Balls now? You know, after all these worlds got connected like this, I can't tell where they've gone off to. I thought about asking Shenron to put everything back to normal, but they don't even show up on the Dragon Ride. That was actually a plot point I was wondering about. Could we use the Dragon Balls to fix everything? But if they can't find the Dragon Balls, then that makes more sense.
I was just about to ask, wait, what about the Dragon Raider? And then it immediately just answered me. No. Also, I really, really want a running gag where Jotaro looks at Light and then looks at Ryuk, points at Light and just says to Ryuk, "That's an ugly ass stand you got there."
Yeah.
I like that. Really generic and shitty.
I actually like that Light says he wants power and Goku just says, "Hey, we can train you if you want to get strong."
It's like, Trey begins now, and punches him in the gut, and he just passes out.
And kidney punch!
Well, someday you'll be able to take that punch.
Know what? Ryuk would be laughing hysterically at that. Oh, hi, evil man.
Light's physically a little bitch, so he'd go down. He would go the fuck down.
Oh, I know, and that's why Ryuk would be laughing hysterically.
Yeah, like, and also, like, in training, Light would just constantly be on the floor, like, you know how the main character's body in Ghost Trick ended up?
Yeah, I know that exact pose, because Ghost Trick is really good.
Yes! That pose, exactly!
Oh god, I wish Cecil could be in Smash. He fits the criteria.
My brain made a stupid joke.
Oh?
Light is face down, ass up.
As he should be! I want that to actually I want him to find the Death Note, and he writes, "Son, go," and then Goku kills him the exact same way he knocked out Raccoon.
Just breaks the pelvis with a punch.
Sir, you are interrupting my time with my son.
Okay, but the funnier thing would be is if Goku doesn't realize his own strength for like a split second and punches Light's head off.
Oops! Bulma! Bulma! I need a brain jar!
You just die fucking wheezing laughing.
The best part is with how the best part is like, yeah, if Goku got him in a jar fast enough with like electrodes hooked up, he'd technically still be alive.
Light internally screaming until they hook up like a
A voice processing unit.
yeah, and then he'd just be like, "Ah!"
Yes.
Constantly.
Yes, okay, this has fixed a lot of my problems already. Oh shit, I fucked up. Let's have Rio go in. Gun! Here, we need a regular human. We need superhuman warriors. So we summon man with gun.
The weird point when Light says, "Hey, I don't really have any special powers," but you're willing to let Rio just come out and fight people. So what's your excuse then?
I think it's more that he's a high schooler and not in the Hero Academia way where, oh hey, my rocket launcher still went off and shot them.
Well, I mean, Ichigo's a high schooler too.
But he also has powers that enhance his physical ability.
And also a heritage that would make even Naruto go, "What the fuck, dude?" Oops, was that a spoiler?
I mean, does anyone I guess we should say that there is going to be a lot of spoilers for every series involved, so
Yeah.
do you care?
Goku fucking dies.
Hey, Swar. Yes, actually, Goku dies a lot. He actually dies.
Die.
He does.
Yeah.
He dies the same amount as Yamcha.
Yeah, he died because he died in a in a suicide attempt against Raditz. He died
With Cell.
he died blowing up the cell, and then there was that one time he had his heart stopped by a hit.
Yeah, but Piccolo just did CPR and he was better.
No, that's not what happened. I told you this before.
Oh, right.
He shoots a ki blast in the air as his heart stops, and then when the ki blast comes down, it hits him in the chest, and it restarts his heart.
Well,
What the fuck?
Well, somehow not breaking his sternum.
What?
Goku's
He's very-
tough.
I mean, he's got like a
Wait.
universally powerful sternum, I think.
Yeah,
Up until
with-
someone
What?
punches it.
Yeah, with how many, like, mountain-shattering punches Goku has been hit with in the chest. His fucking bones must be, like, titanium strong.
His
Dragon
bones-
Ball's fucking wild.
Mood.
Yes. Like, Kami, I don't know if you were here when I said this, but literally the start of Super has Goku nearly destroy the universe with 3 punches. And then that power that he used that could almost accidentally destroy the universe, that's now his base form, and he just kept getting stronger from there.
Okay, I can do better than this.
We're now at a point where characters are physically strong, are strong enough to devalue the concepts of time.
Yeah. There's
That's not a-
there's a character who literally just fucking like
Hit
can stop
us.
time.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
the hit. Let me think. So there's this
Uh,
character.
It was just
What?
something on the screen. Lada, you were just taking those hits before.
Okay, when I don't have the little gauge at the bottom left, I can't get out of combos, so that's why I sometimes will just take hits.
Yes. Well, you should try blocking.
I was trying to and failing.
Okay. Back to you, Greg.
Okay, so there's this guy called Hit. He has various time powers. He can skip time. He can skip time, and basically his main power is similar to King Crimson, though through training and battling he gains the ability to truly stop time, and he uses his ultimate attack, Time Cage, on a guy called Jiren the Grey. And it was basically just to using all his power, he actively froze him in time, so that way somebody could just kick him out of the ring. But then Jiren powered up so much that he literally overpowered his time ability. And one of the angels quoted saying, "He's stronger than time itself."
Time is a social construct.
Also, I'm sticking with Ryo Saeba being one of the best characters in the game.
Hmm.
Because, okay,
He's really
so
good.
his square move, his R2 square move, you can also dodge and do a shot, which I think is really strong.
You should see his triangle one. It's even better.
Ooh. Yeah, I was messing around with him and Asta in training mode.
Good.
I think I spent maybe 2 hours in training mode, just, yeah, hitting a dummy and then doing some practice matches. Also, hi Kakashi. We've received an SOS. We've received an SOS from Gara in the Asia area.
How generic.
Where in Asia? It's Asia. Just go to Asia. We'll find him.
One of my favorite things, and by favorite I mean hilarious and infuriating at the same time, is when somebody thinks Asia's really small.
Who thinks Asia's small?
Idiots.
Dumbasses. Jinx.
Fuck.
Alright, now we got it.
Also, Kami, you're breathing into your mic.
Sorry.
Pap.
No worries.
Good.
Also, the reason we're able to find Gara is because of Rebecca's little brother instincts. Where is
Like-
tiny boy?
Where I need
Like,
to find...
I'm like 20 years old, man. You are a small child!
Now let me make you a delicious home-cooked dinner full of love.
Gara's 15.
Oh,
What?
I thought he was older. Huh.
If it's post time skip Gara but not epilogue Gara, he's 15.
Yeah, that's also another thing, is it's hard to tell what their ages are, because I can't tell at what point in Naruto these are supposed to be.
Mhm.
This has to be post Kaguya because of their abilities, but this can't be before they lost their arms at the end of Naruto. So it's like in that in-between period before Sasuke said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna destroy all of it.
I'm gonna kill all the Hokages and somehow be all forgiven for it. Anyway, that outfit is a 15-year-old Gara.
Okay. No, it's an AU where Sasuke grew a brain cell for half a minute and realized that murdering world leaders wouldn't end well.
He's like, he thinks about it for a second, he's like, I'm gonna... And then everyone looks over, he's like, yeah, never mind.
I'm going
What
to...
were you gonna say?
No, it's right. I'm going to let you guys rebuild and not destroy everything.
No, he's like, I'm going to... And everyone looks at him and is like, yeah, never mind. What were you gonna say, Sasuke? No, it's not important.
Who wants
Okay.
nachos?
Okay,
Silly idea.
but the funnier thing is, I'm going to. Everyone looks at it.
Get nachos.
Anyone want anything?
No. Take a piss is funnier because it makes him look even stupider. Like he's announcing he needs to piss.
Yes.
So are you saying he's taking the piss out of everything?
No, he doesn't have the intelligence for that.
You'd have to be a well-written character.
Exactly.
Ooh, snap.
No
Okay,
joke. Jokes aside, Sasuke is one of the most infuriatingly stupid characters because he never really gets past revenge until Boruto.
Yeah.
In fairness, he's always finding something new to fixate on. Because there was Itachi, and then Itachi's like, no, I was actually a good guy this whole time. This Hidden Leaf Village screwed me over. And he's like, to revenge on the Leaf Village. And then but then he got too busy with the Shinobi World War, and he's like, to revenge on all world leaders.
It really isn't fair because he is fixating on that.
Yeah.
He is
You-
actively fixating because Itachi said, don't be fucking pissed at these people for the love of God, and then died.
Yeah, that was the worst part, is like, before he goes to the bathroom, he's like, please don't be mad at the Leaf Village. They fucked up, but they don't take it out on them. And then Sasuke does the exact opposite thing, and Itachi's just like, oh. Just has to look.
Itachi from the
try to think
afterlife
of a-
is just God fucking damn it. Why are you an
I'm
idiot?
trying to think of a good reaction image to base his face off of. Oh, the you know those kilograms heavier than feathers video?
Yeah.
He just makes that face of the guy when somebody says that's not why they're heavier.
Honen- honestly, honestly, I think I have a better one. Give me a second. In stream voice.
Hold on, I'm blowing up a fool in Naruto's transform state.
Naruto, nuke some motherfucker.
Oh, come on, get out of the... I had stamina! Why wasn't it letting me warp?
What was it?
I think I misunderstand how the stamina works, because I lost, because it wouldn't let me warp
Were you
out.
at a full stamina, like 100%?
I don't think so, but I thought it would let me warp out with any.
No, it has to be 100% full.
Okay, well that answers a lot of questions then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I have a lot like these.
Just want to look while I have the long loading. Yeah.
This is also Itachi.
It's almost like Kishimoto didn't know how to write an actual character named Sasuke.
It's almost like he didn't plan on this character because it was an editor mandate, and he just kind of winged it.
And did really bad at it. I should mention there is a fantastic example of good characters when made well written by the seat of the author's pants, and please observe Katekyo Hitman Reborn.
Oh Lord, that's an anime that I have a past with.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I'm curious.
I feel like that's not something I should talk about on screen.
Oh no. It's a negative one.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess. So I don't know anything about the anime itself. I read a bit of the manga and watched a bit of the anime. But I know the third opening was like my shit when I was younger.
Buddy,
Like-
I've seen... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm seeing where you're messing up. You're not being aggressive enough. You keep dropping combos weirdly. Like you do 2 hits and then you do a move that has extremely long startup.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
also, you ran right into that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one there was on me. And that one's on me as well.
Edgy.
You were saying, Tommy?
I'm just amused by what you posted in stream.
Yes, but yes, continue about KHR and Bobby. Tommy? Oh, god damn it. Now I'm confusing both your names, because they end in an E.
Fusion.
Oh.
I had a friend in high school who loved it, and I watched / read a bit of it as a result. But all I really remember it was the third opening being amazing,
Mm-hmm.
and holy shit, and what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the quote "mafia seduction."
What?
I think that was a quote.
I don't remember that.
It
I
might-
think it was a manga only quote, and it was like it was like in like the first chapter. So
I've
It was
never
like-
read the anime Kami. Or, I've never watched the anime. Damn it. Just!
Tap, tap. Somebody put I've never read the anime and out of context.
Fuck you! But Yeah, like I've never watched the anime. I've only read the manga. I've watched the anime for like select scenes because I wanted to see how they were handled in the anime, but since the anime ended before the manga did, I never really picked up the anime because I
Wait, that
genuinely.
happens?
Yeah, it ends before the manga. The manga did like
Just,
2 whole arcs before the manga did.
just like Bleach.
Does...
You're not wrong.
Oh wait, Bleach just actually... Yeah, because Bleach had 3 episodes to end everything.
But yeah, like unlike Bleach, it was actually really good, and I don't know why it ended. Cause like I guess they didn't want to have to deal with
What the fuck?
the new type of flames or something. Who fucking knows?
It may just be they either ran out of budget, it was poorly recepted, or they just didn't have enough views.
Well, on the game, there are 2 younger Togeros, and I am horrified.
Oh yeah, we're playing a game, huh?
I hope you like Toguro,
He's-
because he's pretty something.
He's way too buff. I don't like him.
Just wait till he gets 100% of 100%.
I've seen that, and it's legitimately the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Not because of actual fear, but because, Jesus Christ, I can't look directly at it.
You're gonna love Yu Yu Hakusho when you finally get around to reading it.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna watch it?
I was watching it for a while, and then Crunchyroll stopped carrying it, and I don't want to make a Funimation account.
Lottie, watch anime exists.
I know, I know.
Also,
I'll even
did read
find
it.
it for you. Hang on.
Actually, it should be on Viz. Also, I just had Rebecca grab Toguro by the belt and punch his face.
Wait, what do you mean it should be on Viz? Funimation is the people who dubbed it.
I know, but I'm talking about the manga. Oh, come
Also,
on.
I think I should say something, and it's very obvious, but you should just stop trying to combo into Spirit Gun when you do 2 punches. Just don't.
No, I admit, that's just me fucking up. I hit block, damn it.
Was it an unblockable move?
No, I think I just timed it wrong. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead because he used an awakening move as I was trying to shoot him with ray gun, and I already did the input for ray gun.
Yeah, you gotta be sure you're gonna be safe if you do that.
Yep.
You used the fire move?
What?
Because, like I said, that move has a lot of startup, and
I thought I was legitimately safe.
Also, just so I'm sure, Lottie. Because for fuck's sake, you don't need to go the official release if there's a better way and you don't want to subscribe to something.
Yeah.
Kami is still breathing into your mic.
Sorry, sleep apnea.
That's- No, I mean, it sounded like you were too close to your mic, like breathing into it like that.
Okay.
Sorry, my mic is the way it's set up is close to my mouth.
Nope.
Once
Too
again,
close,
well,
rather.
Grab him, punch him in the face. Block, 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 block! And then...
Also, I just realized that Rebecca would also adopt Yusuke.
But he has a mom.
No, but he's also 14 when the story starts.
Oh, right.
His parents
Yes.
built a very strange machine? Sorry.
Huh?
I was asking if his parents built a very strange machine.
she's referencing Danny Phantom.
I'm aware. I'm just not seeing how that was relevant.
Because you said he was 14.
Oh!
And he also does do stuff. He was a ghost.
Young Urameshi,
He was a
just
ghost?
sorry. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to link it to you too, Connie.
Young Urameshi, he was just 14 when his
Don't
parents...
even. Don't even. Like, please don't.
Okay,
This came way before Danny Phantom.
I know. It's not even after, because he becomes a ghost because he gets hit by a fucking car and dies.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he was trying to save a little kid when the kid's ball bounced into the street, and because
Oh,
he had a sudden change of heart in that split second when he decided to take the hit for the kid. They had no room for him in heaven or hell.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, the whole thing was that because he entertains the kid because I think the kid was like crying or something, if I'm remembering things right, and it's to emphasize that while he may be a punk and a giant asshole, at his heart of hearts he is a good person. So him entertaining the kid, telling the kid, okay, don't play near the street, it's really dangerous, and then seeing the thing happen and rushing out, that's to be like, no, he might be a punk who has problems, but he is a good person.
And even though the kid would have barely have been hurt anyway because of the, I believe what Cohen said, the ball would have buffered the impact for the kid, he still took it anyway.
Yeah. Fuck you, Toguro, I am kicking you 1,000,000 times in the dick.
And also Yusuke's mom is good fucking god.
She's a mess, is putting it nicely.
Who's calling us? Now you fucking being in it. Oh.
Telemarketer.
No, it's Shmo. That's all about that. Anyway, back to.
Just ignore
Rebecca
the
would
fight that just happened. It was a practice round.
But the
And Rebecca would also adopt Tsunoyoshi as well from KHR because his mother is a fucking dipshit. She's the biggest dipshit that I've ever fucking seen. The biggest oblivious fucking idiot. I mean, so is his stupid ass dad. So begets like, I guess.
Yeah. Know which parental figure really deserves a legitimate "you tried" award? Luffy's attempted parental figure, Dadan. She really tried.
Yeah, she did try, and she gave him she basically gave him hints on the means to take care of himself. Like, you want food, you get it yourself, and stuff like that. Like, that might be kind of neglectful, but she did try.
Yeah, she at least tried to be a good parent.
And like any person with maternal instincts, well, she cries when he's heading off.
Yeah.
well,
Well, that was a good punish, and am I dead? No, I'm not.
I'm just being a silly.
Fucking
what?
deep breath. I misjudge timing on everything, and this is the big problem I have in fighting games, is I can't read.
You can. You just need some time to figure out moves and stuff.
And also, you can pause the game.
Pause the game to give yourself a second to think.
It's okay.
Okay.
Like, this should be on your post-it, Lottie.
I
It
believe
is.
you.
It has use projectile and pause.
But yeah, back to KHR. Iemitsu Sawada is the biggest fucking asshole that I have ever fucking seen. Cause like in the final arc of the manga, he fucking socks Suna in the fucking face.
Ooh.
Like, it may have been a fight, but he didn't need to go that far. And he's also... maybe this is kind of petty, but him and Nana, Suna's mother, are disgusting sweet. Sweet and lovey-dovey, like... It's actually kind of...
Off-putting?
off-putting because Iemitsu's last visit to see Nana was when Suna was like 5.
Oh.
And Suna is 13 in the story.
And Toguro is down. Down with a fucking axe kick.
Good.
To be fair, you would probably need an incredibly sharp axe to actually hurt Toguro in canon.
No, he's stronger than most things.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the
Yep.
Molga so hard to find?
Because encounter rates in Pokemon are weird.
It only appears in like rustling grass in various routes.
Oof.
Why?
Because they want to make it rare.
But at least then make it a 1% chance on routes or something. Not 10, not like 20% in rustling grass. That's silly.
And that's why they didn't bring it back.
Fair enough.
I will agree, like, a lot of clones of Toguro is legitimately terrifying.
Yusuke screaming from back in the main hub, probably.
Yeah,
I'm surprised he didn't join for this.
I am too.
Honestly, me too.
Also, I will say, I like that Gaara could definitely put the hurt on a single Toguro. Like, undoubtedly, he could beat Toguro just because of power shit.
Yeah, I think, yeah, he just beat Toguro without much effort.
Yeah, because it's called suffocation.
No, he just sand tomb, breaks every one of his bones, and then he just doesn't get up unless he goes like 120%.
Which, if Gaara is being... It would work once, and then Gaara would just stay out of his fucking range. And
He has air bullets, hun.
oh yeah. Then Gaara would just surround him with sand that's just constantly fucking up his movement. Not stopping his movement, fucking up. Like the ground going out from under him when he's intending to take a step forward.
Honestly, easiest way to do that is just turn the ground to sand.
Yeah. Oh my god, okay, Heiji, you'll like this, but Asta meeting Gaara, learning he can turn to the ground to sand, and asking Gaara to make a sand pit for him to strength train in, because running in sand is great for improving strength for leg muscles. I hate Toguro's Awakened special. It's so creepy. I hate it. I hate it. I hate his super muscle form.
You're gonna love watching the anime then. On another note, Justin Cook is a fantastic Yusuke.
I just cannot think of any Yusuke besides Kitagawa every time you bring him up.
Remember Lonnie, when you're putting shield pressure on somebody, you can go square, 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 triangle, 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 and that'll keep them in block stun for a while. And then you can keep repeating it over and over.
So square, 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 triangle, triangle, triangle.
No. I said it 4 times and
Oh, shoot.
this is a lot faster. And it combos into it if they let up at all.
I'm actually doing much better now. I had to say it! I had to say it!
Why would you jinx yourself?
Also, you keep forgetting that you have special moves.
Indeed
You have not used your combination once so far.
I got a 12
Where
hit
is
combo.
Black Hurricane?
I found Black Hurricane is not as good as I thought it was.
There.
Because you can be shot out of it, so if you don't use it point blank, you're most likely being hit out of it by a projectile.
Yeah, but
Yes.
when you were up close, I meant.
Yeah. And that's why I used Demon Dweller Sword and beat him.
Pizza.
Where?
I wish.
I had Vietnamese food.
It's not pizza.
Yeah, but Vietnamese food is really filling and there's a lot of it, so I got a lot of chicken fried rice.
Fair enough.
Now I see what your true strength is when you wish to protect others. You're able to exceed your limits. Asta in the distance. Hell yeah!
I do like how this clone of Toguro is able to capture that one emotional aspect of Toguro that he's somewhat respectful.
Yeah. Oh, hi, not Thanos.
It's different. It's
I hope you'll be remembered.
like that much like Thanos.
It's the gold and bluish skin. And also his name is Kane. I'll show you how worthless your precious justice and friends really are. With a book. Take a look.
Cane as in sugar cane or Kane as in
It's
bell?
They pronounce it as Kane, but it's spelled Kane.
Oh.
Yes, I saw.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Kane also means bell.
Oh, he possessed Gara. Not my beautiful boy.
Rebecca just gurgling over next to Naruto like
My boy! My beautiful baby boy!
Yeah. Also, Jesus Christ, Naruto's really, really fucking beat up. Like, half his thing is ripped.
Yeah, I actually like that there's battle damage on every character but the created character.
Mm-hmm.
And for fairness of them, that would be a lot of things to to render different battle damage on. I'm just dodging that attack. Close the distance. Punch, 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 kick. Oh, that's a nice detail. Gaara's block is a pillar of sand. I like how I switched a projectile to X because I recognized I was having a problem hitting a melee attack when I was far away, and then I immediately fuck it all up. Yeah. I fucked up.
It's okay, you all make mistakes.
Yeah. But also, Jesus fucking Christ. Shukaku looks fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
CG.
As a Sand Takuni should.
Ah, fuck. Yeah. Oh, well, I will say I'm not getting as frustrated as last time. I'm having way more fun. Because this is a good game, it's just fighters and me have never mixed that well.
You can
That's what
also
I'm-
still pause to catch your breath.
Yep.
And I'm
Which you
always here to
haven't-
help.
Which you haven't been doing at all.
I haven't been like in panic need to pause yet.
Then what was that before?
Me being just really bad and not thinking.
Okay. Small side plot line to this. Naruto sees Rebecca's outfit and just another Sakura, and then Rebecca gently pats him on the head.
No, I'm useful.
No, I won't emotionally abuse you.
Shit, y'all savage tonight.
I don't like Sakura, and I'm happy that she's not in this game. Gaara deserves it more than she does.
He
'Cause
really
Gaara's
does.
never
He
been
really
playable.
does.
The Sakura's outfit does look the best in blue, quite honestly. I don't know why, honestly, though. Like,
Maybe it's just. I said just maybe it's the detailing.
maybe.
Gaara just seems to have an amazing move set.
Remember when he's doing the when he's doing the setup for Sand Tsunami, just grab him because he has infinite armor on it.
Right. Okay. Need to remember. I don't know why I thought I could actually kick him out of it.
Because you know.
Yeah. No.
It's okay not to know things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at my math class. I still passed one.
Oh.
I still passed a math class in the university with a 50. It's a pass. And then I tried to do differential calculus, and we don't talk about differential calculus here.
Just the word calculus makes my brain hurt, so let's never speak of this again.
Agreed. Now we need to get Gaara some hot rice and tea.
Fried rice! Oh, what about Chazuke?
Chazuke?
Hang on. It's white rice with tea.
Ooh.
In it. Let me get...
Sounds like it'd be mushy.
That's the appeal of it.
See, all I'm thinking of is sticky rice, which I've had at dim sum, where it's rice wrapped inside of a leaf with ham and onions and other seasonings and stuff that I don't know or can remember off the top of my head. Oh my god, all the textures took a second to load in.
Yeah, it happens. It has happened more times than you've noticed.
Yeah.
Also, I put Chazuke in the stream voice, my bad.
Yeah. Ooh, I've seen that. Other than the wasabi, it looks good. I can't handle wasabi.
That's not wasabi, hon.
The thing on the right?
Kashifu
The green
is
one?
not.
No, I don't think that's wasabi. No one in their right mind would put wasabi in tea over rice.
Thank god.
If they did, it's probably just someone wiping off wasabi on the edge of something, edge of it or something.
Also, the achievement was like the big bad, and the icon for the trophy was Ichigo.
But you're right. Bleach is the big bad. It was big and then it went bad.
Curry's just on fire tonight.
I need to put them out.
Speaking of, I'm at the
Oh,
I'm at chapter 75 of Bleach. Sad thing happened.
oh no.
At least with that giant guy. Hedgie, you know what I'm talking about?
What?
The gatekeeper.
The gate. Oh.
Oh, the guy who opens the gate for Ichigo, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then bastard McBastard cut his arm off.
That is the best description I've heard of Gin ever.
He's like Henry, but worse. It's time for more recruiting people.
Yay!
Oh, cool.
Also, I went
And there's gonna be
to
gonna be
Luffy's
someone you know.
area.
There's-
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think there's a cutscene thing involving.
Yeah.
どうもマッターホルンとメキシコという場所でほぼ同
According to the reports, he was spotted places called the Matterhorn and Mexico.
黒ひげがベノムズと接触したことを
I like that Luffy looked really fucking pissed that Blackbeard was here.
まとめて全員ぶっ
I
倒せばいいん
mean,
だな
I can't blame him.
Why is Vegeta here?
Why not?
I'm gonna find all the cutscenes. Frog asshole
think-
away.
I find it funny that Rio Saiba was there and he did not say a word. He contributed nothing to that conversation.
Okay,
No, he was staring at Bo's tits the entire time.
yeah, I was
Let's
about
be
to say, isn't there actual canon that he becomes a complete moron whenever a hot woman's around?
I don't know if I'd say that. I'd say I think he's just a ladies' man. He's just a ladies' guy.
real. I mean, Sanji was described as that too, but look what happened to him.
Yeah, that one's a lot more of a serious case.
Hey, Hedgie, out of these 6 quests, should I do the Pegasus Knight, passing on one's craft, substitute Soul Reaper, a bright youth, hero applicant, or the one without magic?
The one without magic!
We're gonna save our little boy. Here he comes.
Mhm.
Rebecca's making happy noises in my head, I hope you know.
Zoro. Zoro's coming with us! Yes! A strange little punk, huh? Tell me more. Look at this video footage. See this young man with the huge black swords? He seems to be under the black cube, and yet he's not fighting alongside the Venoms. All he does is practice his sword skills. He threatens to slice up anyone that bothers him, including Venoms. Which means he is strong enough to resist the violent he's strong enough to resist the, like, control aspect, but not enough to withhold the violent part.
Literally, all the Black Cubes seem to do is just amplify the worst aspects of a person and make them extremely violent.
Would that mean the worst aspects of Asta would be training until he drops?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
I want to see if there's any dialogue.
And that aspect alone could have been done a lot better. Because imagine if when you see Vegeta, he starts monologuing like Majin Vegeta again.
I wonder what his deal is. Well, we'll know soon enough. Oh, we're just jumping right
Okay.
into the fight. Darn it.
Also, it'd be funny if instead of monologuing like Majin Vegeta just starts doing squats. And here's the joke. The Dark Cube pops out in a squat.
I was actually gonna make a different joke. It's his worst aspect is how much he's willing to make Bulma happy, so he just starts doing the bingo dance.
And then Vegeta, once he's saved from the control aspect, is just, how is that my worst aspect?
Seriously, you've known me for how long?
そこだレイド
That Ah, shit!
Tommy, breathe in.
Fine.
Bonk. I have hit Asta on the top of the head like 5 times. 4 times. 6 times. Okay, I'll just be fucking up. Okay, so the random ray guns I was firing was me forgetting what button my melee skills were on.
You should probably either change up the way your skills are set up, or start reminding yourself.
I'm going to switch them around a bit because I have made that ray gun error way too much, as in more than once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, we have the good boy.
The goodest boy and the top tier character.
It makes me happy.
Get the cube. I think they say, Rebecca, get the cube. I can finally move again, thanks. So, who are you anyway? This is Rebecca. We can talk more after we get back to base. I am your
weird that
big
they say-
sister now.
It's weird that they say, Rebecca, get the cube, and then it just goes, and then she looks at Navigator to go get the cube. But then, like, why say blank get the cube when it's just Navigator?
I don't know. I almost feel like that was a text error, and they all say they're meant to say navigator. So my body was taken over by a black cube, but my mind was still sharp as a dagger. Only your body was controlled, huh? Most unusual. Do you have any idea why this happened? Well, I was born without magic, so maybe even the black cube didn't like that about me. Oh! Oh no!
Oh.
I don't believe that magic is relevant to the cubes, but what's it matter anyway? This guy was tough enough to hang in there even when his body was possessed, right? That's all we need to know. So this means I can fight? Yeah!
Honestly, all I just imagined was Rebecca gently hugging him like, "You're my little brother now."
I have already filed the adoption papers.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Hero applicant. Let's just get Deku, who is unfortunately one of the worst characters.
This is homophobia.
It's
What?
weird. I don't get why... they don't make characters with the intention that they're going to be bad, but...
I mean, that's just literally all fighting games when you're basing it off a series. You don't make it with the intention of them being bad, but that's just sometimes what happens. Some characters are better than others, some aren't. That's
Yeah.
the way.
That's
Yeah.
life.
It's also really hard to play test fighting games because you also have to account for skill.
That's not what I meant. I meant sometimes that's just the way you're going to be built. Some characters
yeah.
just aren't built to be good.
No, I
Some
mean, it's
characters
just from what I was hearing, it's like there's no point to use him. Like, not even if you like him.
I haven't heard
Aw.
that. If you pick whatever character you want, this game's barely is not that competitive, so you can just pick whoever you want.
Boruto stopped trying to be an actual character.
No, that means he could. Well, I mean, he's gonna have to someday.
Doubt. I press X to doubt.
I mean, you saw the beginning of Boruto where he's that cool adult with the sword.
Yeah.
Cool adult. That's a good one.
Boruto is the worst part of Boruto. Followed
Should just
immediately
be called-
after is Salad's outfit.
I was gonna say it should just be called Mitsuki.
Yeah?
Honestly, I agree. Because Mitsuki is the...
Much more interesting character.
Imagine adult Mitsuki learning about all the things Orochimaru did, and then the fact that he got away with it.
He'd probably be horrified.
Oh, without a doubt.
Okay, it'd be great if I could get
And then
that.
Orochimaru, you'd think would be like, would just betray, would just do his usual thing and fight him, but then he's like, I can't. I actually can't bring myself to hurt him. And he just gets his ass kicked.
Just fix this health disparity. Just a little bit. I just walked right into that. No, fucking. What?
What happened?
Okay, I saw a thing on the loading screen that was like, you can hit R1 right as you get hit to get out of it, and I was trying that, and I think I was just getting the timing wrong.
No, you ran out of stamina. You need stamina, remember?
I know why they put
Have you not been paying attention to your stamina bar, Lottie?
I try to, but it's in the bottom left, so I don't see it a lot.
You gotta, well, you gotta be able to look at it and your health and all that stuff. It's not the most taxing.
No, it's not. I'm just like, bottom left is where the mini map is in my brain.
Why would you not pay attention to the minimap if that's what your brain?
Because I really only use them when I get lost.
Well, you got lost there, so. Also, you keep throwing out throw at random times. For
Yeah,
some
I need
reason.
to stop that.
Indeed, you do.
Only do it when you're doing block stun and they're not coming out of the block for anything. And also when they're doing a charge smash or anything with armor.
Get out of there.
Doing better.
Focus, focus. Combo going. Block!
Doing this.
There we go, and do that. Meteor combination. There we go.
Yay, you did it.
Yeah. Sorry, Deku. And now another brother has been adopted.
Indeed, he has.
Okay. I'll say this game is still really fun. I just hope the patches are really good and fix a lot of the problems. I can honestly see this game kind of turning into Xenoverse.
It already is.
I meant like with how they handle DLC and such.
I mean, it practically does seem that way, as long as it does well.
Yeah, which I think it will just because of people. As weird as this is to say, it has Goku in it. It's going to do okay.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures 30 years old today.
Huh, cool.
Tubular.
Marley.
Yeah.
I can't believe that just came out of my mouth.
Radical.
I cannot believe I just heard that too.
Are you
Also,
surprised that
Deku
I'm
look-
just weird references?
Not
What?
really. And also, Deku looks like he's constantly bug-eyed.
Yeah.
It's an art style problem. It's one of those things where there really isn't anything that can be done about it. It's just they gotta make it look as good as they can.
So Sasuke, why are you even here if you're not going to listen to the guy running Jump Force? Because he was like, I called you here about a potential new recruit. Sasuke says, I don't care.
So could you please listen then?
I know
No.
that's in character, but wouldn't having him being okay with like an ellipses be more in character? Like,
I don't know. It really, maybe it. I guess it really depends on how you view Sasuke.
oh, it's Saint Seiya Man.
Yeah, his name is Seiya, and he's a saint.
All I remember is the English dub of this was called Knights of the Zodiac, and it had its opening theme was I ran so far away for some reason.
It does not fit the theme of Saint Seiya or the mood of it at all.
No, it didn't. It doesn't, and it's so weird, and I don't get why.
You should really listen to the Japanese OP for it. It's called Pegasus Force. and it has-
That's an amazing name.
It's Onyx's theme song.
No, I mean if it was a unicorn. But still, it's like it's their ending theme. Okay, deep breaths. I understand. Okay.
Not too hard.
Okay. Did not knew that went so far.
Remember, you got an assist. You can send out Sasuke to make him force him to block for a bit.
Right.
And honestly, you don't have to just stand there and block. You can run. You have legs.
I know.
And
I
you
just
can sidestep.
I can do this.
Indeed, you can.
I managed to beat Xenoverse 1. I can do this. Even with that bullshit as fuck Majin Buu fight.
Actually, that one was easy for me, though I had to make it go on for 28 minutes, because I had the brilliant idea of I run away, I dash away to like the other end of the screen, and then I charge up, I do attack, and then I do a bunch of damage to them, and I run away, and I keep repeating that process for another 28 minutes. I would then do the same thing to Mira,
Valid.
and feel no regret for it. I'm so glad Xenoverse 2 does not allow me to do that.
Yeah, that's a big problem if a game allows you to do that.
I mean, I wouldn't think it's a problem. I say as I am more than willing to wait out a motherfucker.
Well, I mean, that's terrible programming. You shouldn't ever have to... Especially for a fighting game, you shouldn't be able to just do that to a boss like that for any kind of game. It just shows like, yeah, we had no idea
We
how
had
the
no.
AI was supposed to react to this.
I think that's more like we didn't have time to program a response to this tactic.
It's not that. It's less of not a response. It's more of they have no idea how to react to it. It's not. I'm trying to rephrase it better.
It's that that shouldn't be a thing you can attempt at all.
You shouldn't be able to do that, and then the AI have nothing to do out of it.
I'm not understanding why it's a bad thing.
Because it's terrible game design. If your boss can be lamed out for 30 minutes, that shouldn't happen in any kind of game. Your boss shouldn't be lamed out for 30 minutes and then they have no real response to it other than attempt to dash at you until you dash away from them and then they can't do anything about it. You can literally perfect any of the both the Mira and Majin Buu boss by just slightly dashing away from them every few minutes and then doing the big beam thing.
Maybe I'm too used to like RPGs like SMT then, because
I can actually answer something on this a bit. RPGs, laming it out and doing it the cheapest way is usually intended in some way, shape, or form. Like, but with fighting games, it's supposed to be about skill, not find the exploit.
Especially if that exploit breaks the AI's programming.
That's literally what I do with Smash. I'm still not seeing why it's a bad thing.
Well, there.
I'm trying to help you think of ways around it.
Because like what I do in World of Light is that I float up above the AI, smash down with the rock, and sometimes charge up the hammer and lure them down, and bam. What's the like? I don't need skill for that.
I'm sorry. What was the discussion about?
We're trying to explain to I'm trying to explain to Hedgie why in a fighting game having unfair exploits against the AI is not good programming.
I would probably say the problem with it is that the AI is, you know, what is intended to train you against actual people. So if you can exploit them, it puts you into bad habits that you can't use against actual people.
That's a much better explanation.
That was what I was trying to think of, to be completely honest. I think Korea was also what you were trying to think of to say.
That is not what I was trying to say.
Oh.
I mean, it worked.
It also just shows poorly of the battle system for Xenoverse 1 when there was.
It is also, to be fair, like if your AI can be exploited in a fighting game, I would argue that probably. I don't know if that's necessarily bad programming or not.
It depends
because on
on
one hand, how many. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say it depends on their circumstance.
That too, yeah. Because at the end of the day, I don't. It's kind of like how you can't make a perfectly balanced fighting game. Some characters are just inherently going to be better than others. Yes. I don't think it's possible to make an unexploitable AI in a fighting game. Sometimes there are just going to be ways around them.
Again, like I said, it's under circumstance.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand.
Although I think though, I wanted to talk about my experience with fighting games. I think difficulty in fighting games where it's not the AI is just a high skill level, but the AI can read what your inputs are, I think is bad design.
Well,
no, definitely.
The issue with that is there's really not a lot of ways to challenge a player outside of just reading inputs for AIs. I mean, you can make it hard and adaptive, but sometimes the technology isn't there, or the company doesn't know how to do that.
Also true.
Well, no, I'm actually going to retract my thing partially. When you're at an absurdly high skill
What the
level...
fuck, Kami?
Yeah, let's see how Kami, are you... Did you just get, like, shanked?
I'm okay. I'm
Stop shouting, your mic's popping.
And also, like, you're peaking your mic so we can't actually hear you. Try again, Kami.
Heroes! Keaton Warrior Heroes!
I
I
can't
can't
understand you.
understand you.
Are you being
Keaton
murdered?
and Valoria are in Heroes.
Oh, wait!
They got
Keaton
in
and
the
Valoria?
game.
Ooh.
Yes, the trailer just dropped for them.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
Who?
Keaton and Valoria
Keaton and Valoria.
from Fates. So, literally, Kami's two favorite characters and most requested are in the fucking game.
I was saying they're gonna be in the game, and then I was like, no, it's not gonna be them. There's no way. And it was fucking them! Holy shit, my heart is pounding!
I have to lower your volume because you're on my end.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's
sorry,
loud
I'm
in my
sorry.
ears.
I'm so sorry. I had a shit to I needed this. I'm so sorry.
I hug your face.
Kindly look at Stream Voice, Kami.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't see you for a second. Let me go check.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
just
that's
nut
me.
buttons.
That's me right
It's nut buttons everywhere. Okay. Next mission.
I'm so sorry. I feel so bad right now. I
Pat's your
apologize for the
face.
chat as well. I apologize for the chat as well if anyone heard that. Well, obviously you heard that, but I apologize for
Yeah.
the chat as well.
Chad hasn't really spoken in a while.
No, it's a quiet night. I think that's because it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Also, we're going with Trunks to New York.
You may know who this is just by the name of the mission.
Yeah, this is passing on one's craft. I am legitimately trying to think of who it is. So just don't say it. I want to be surprised. Kenshiro! Fucking goddamn it! This guy's so hard to fight.
Oh yeah, his dialogue's interesting.
Yeah. The Q's making him think everyone else is responsible for it. The black aura you see is the power of grief. I resolve to do battle in the name of love. I will say, I'm sorry, Hedgie, the idea of Rebecca beating Kenshiro is hysterical to me. Actually, no,
Why?
if he wasn't being controlled by an anal cube, possibly because he would recognize that Rebecca's not someone to kill.
I mean, psychologically, deep down, he could probably be screaming internally.
Oh, especially when she just takes, like, a mountain-breaking fist to the face.
I don't think Kenshiro could break a mountain.
True, yeah. Actually, no, I'm getting that power scaler completely fucked.
The best thing he ever did was blow up a tank by punching it a bunch.
Yes, Demon Dweller Sword's really good close range.
Though I could be wrong, because I think he took a city once, but I could just be I could be confusing the animation stuff with the manga.
I know in the animation there are buildings falling on him and he just walks through them.
So I don't think that's from the manga, right?
No, that's more than likely a filler episode.
Oh no, wait, that's the movie. It was the movie's interpretation of the manga.
Yeah.
where they make Mr. Hart explode in a giant geyser of blood.
Yeah. The
Oh, so like Bleach. Look at my blood fountain, Ichigo! Says Renji.
So is Renji gonna be like the Vegeta to Ichigo?
Kinda?
Because I've always heard that he's like a rival character, so I don't know.
He's the kind of rival. Ishida is more of the Vegeta.
except
So,
not as
Ren-
interesting or deep.
So Renji is more of. Excuse me. Renji is more of.
EA?
Think Goku, but hilariously serious.
Ah.
But also half hot-blooded.
I get you.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like a good comparison.
Hey, Zant.
Hi, Zant!
Hello.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with my characterization of Kenshiro of like the first 3 seasons. He would be absolutely panicking as to where Lin and Bat are. Cause Lin's like 7 and Bat's an idiot.
Oh,
He,
Alright, I'm
no, he just sees, he just hears that Kane is like, oh yeah, those kids, let's just say they're not gonna be bothering anyone anymore, and he just goes instantly 1,000,000% power.
He would actually, Santa, I'm doing okay. My girlfriend sounded like she was being murdered because her favorite Fire Emblem characters are in Heroes. No, Kenshiro would literally just go, no fucking around, full absolute rage.
He just wins the game instantly.
Considering how, well, okay, on the non-humans, he would have problems. Also, me and Rebecca and Piccolo are going to Mexico.
Oh, do you want to guess who it is?
Sure.
What a bright youth is?
What's
What's your guess?
Shit. Yugi?
Are they gonna pick up a whole tank of drugs on the way back?
What?
What?
I don't...
Rebecca, we have to destroy the Mexican cartel while we're there.
I called it! I actually fucking called it!
Yeah, it's...
Also, Yugi and Dio is here for some reason?
Dio is here for the drugs.
Who are you? I am Dio. You should be honored that you've caught my attention. You have a better
Anyways.
ass than me. How dare you?
Anyway, let's duel.
Let's play a children's card game. Why would I play a children's card? Mind Crush!
Time to play my vampires.
Dio, you're actually in the middle of this. I need to see the sky, but it looks like you're in the middle of the daylight.
Huh?
It's well, fair, I guess. Because it's an outcast, it's fine. Overcast.
Yeah, Overcast would work. Because when you think about it, the moon is just a giant mirror. Why is Dio even there? He's there entirely to try and find a new replacement for Poochie. He's a horny vampire.
Well, if you read the dialogue, he's just doing things. He's messing around. I think it's because he's working for the main villain, and he's just messing around with the people that they bring in.
Yeah.
I agree.
So in like the one match of practice I did against actual Yugi, I fucking hate fighting Yugi. He's really strong.
What do you mean?
I just have a lot of trouble with him.
Remember, you got Piccolo. He's got the special beam cannon and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm watching the new Heroes video. Keaton is voiced by fucking X!
Nice.
Ted Stroga!
Okay, note to self. Try and fucking dodge Slifer. Holy shit.
I don't know if X.
Yeah, he's X in Infinite.
So I blocked Slifer because I didn't know where I didn't know how big it was, and it still took a good chunk of my health bar.
Are you sure you were blocking? Just trying to make sure.
Know what? Let's assume I wasn't. So then I don't say something stupid and then immediately get disproven.
It's at this point, if this was a Let's Play, that we'd watch the instant replay. Also, I'll never be able to unhear Dan Green's Yugi.
I'm Dan Green.
So that affects my muscles.
What?
I believe Dan Green also voiced Knuckles at some point.
Yeah, he was the 4Kids guy for Knuckles.
Oh. I hope you can get one.
I like slime out of Knuckle. I'd rather flex my knuckles.
I'm like, no,
Know what? I was not blocking.
annoying.
I just proved that I was not blocking.
What?
I was gonna make a Knuckles joke, but I didn't want to start annoying Hedgie because then of repetition.
No.
I mean, as long as it's not the stupid ass Uganda Knuckles bullshit.
Oh no, we're just singing. I was singing that remix of the theme, like the really stupid.
Yeah,
one.
I'm aware. I can hear.
Okay, just making sure you know. I'm just making sure.
I'm aware. I have SH2 on.
Zant, I also need to get I just need to get a therapist. The reason I'm hesitant about going back to the universities one is I lose access when I stop being a student. In fact, I lose access in the summer if I'm not going back for a fall semester. Also, they're not really therapists, they're more people you just kind of vent to, and they can't actually give you more than, like, very basic level of, here's how you manage anxiety.
So it's no better than just venting in one of your servers.
Pretty much. Like, they are professionals, and they do give good advice, but it's...
But if it's so basic that just about anyone can get it, then you might as well just Google it for as much as it matters.
I'd say it's like moderate. It's not unprofessional. It's not advice I could get from just anyone, but it's not what I need when like you're seeing my memory issues, you're seeing my anxiety issues. I need like a proper therapist who might be able to prescribe things. Yugimoto, glad to meet you. Dio told me something. He said I was called here by the man who controls the Venoms. If he thinks he can use me as a pawn in some kind of game, I'll beat him at a children's card game.
I'll trap him with spellbinding circle, and then do nothing. Because I don't think I could kill him even if I tried.
No, what? There's actually a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds I liked where they like actually have people with psychic abilities, and Yusei has to fight a guy who's using psychic abilities, and I'm not going into a fight because I wanted to keep on talking about this. And he instead beats him by broadcasting his giant evil confession to the people he abused, and one of them summons a kaiju to eat him.
Sweet.
Fair. Good. He gets eaten.
Well, first he survives a 300-story fall, and then he gets eaten by a giant kaiju chameleon, and he is the only character not brought back to life.
Yeah, because probably he's still digesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, Zant, this game's combat is good.
Oh.
Everything
Yeah.
else is
It's subjective to take. It's more subjectively tasteful. In my opinion, I'm fine with the art style. While I do think some characters look a bit wonky in it, I'm fine with it. But if you don't like it and you think it sucks and you don't think jump characters should be rendered in realistic physics, that's fine.
Also,
Realistic
we're
graphics.
doing a mission with Asta.
Yay!
Oh, we're getting
Okay.
Kenshin.
Oh yeah, and this is where we reference the whole. This is another thing where it was pretty cool that they were the cubes. The cool idea of the cubes amplifying the worst parts of characters, and has Kenshin react to being called his old name, about to say the manslayer.
Also, Asta, please don't get hyped about fighting in Assassin.
No, you can't stop him.
I mean, to be fair, Veto is probably infinitely more terrifying, just from what he could fucking do.
Yeah, it's like it's like that one joke of when Goku was talking to King Kai about Frieza. It's like Frieza is the most powerful person in the universe.
Goku!
Get excited about it.
Korea, I was gonna say, you do a good TFS King Kai. Like, you actually do a
Thank you.
pretty good impression of that.
I've been told I do a lot of good impressions, apparently.
Yay.
Damn it, Decay!
Oh, I actually dodged. Holy shit.
Does anybody even remember George Decay nowadays?
Yeah, he's still relevant.
I follow him on Twitter.
Oh, no, he has one.
Fuck you, bitch! I wear your hair better.
You think he's just like, wait, he has my hairstyle, but he's from the past, so did I steal his hairstyle?
No, it's the animators who are wrong.
No, he stole it from me somehow.
Hey, he's just letting me charge up.
Yet the AI is sometimes dumb like that, where they'll just let you charge.
Okay. I want to play as Asta a bit, admittedly.
Go, play your character.
And where's Asta, you like her?
Yeah, I am. Fuck you, I have the cooler swords!
Yeah, your sword's just a normal sword. Mine can cancel out magic. Can yours do that?
Also, he baseball swings a fucker with his sword for his grab. How proud, and I can just hear Rebecca being proud.
Proud noises.
Also, Asta would absolutely be. At least my sword's not fucking. What is it? Reversed.
Oh yeah, he uses a reverse blade thing.
Because he's cool with the
No,
K.
but not because he's cool.
Oh.
Because he's ashamed of his violent past,
Huh.
Oh. My bad.
which you'd know if you read the manga.
To be fair,
I do.
I don't.
Actually, I know the basics of it, but I didn't know he had a different sword because of it.
And to be fair, because of what the mangaka is, I haven't wanted to read it.
I mean, you're not supporting the mangaka by reading it on fucking manga here.
Good point. That's actually a very good point.
Like, this is the
Also-
point when pirated manga is actually useful, because you're not supporting a shitty creator by reading it on a thingy.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Ooh, Asta, if you are going ow 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 ow, it's not just this fucking scratch that you got.
Yeah, that's. Come on, kid. The space. Then again, that's the Asta way. He's not coming out of any fight unless he has to unless he's saying "ow" out of it.
Unless he has at least 5 broken spines.
Unless he... Yeah, he has the. You see, Asta has the physiology of a Mortal Kombat character, where he has 30 skulls, 5 spines, and at least 2 rib cages.
Well, I mean, if you look at how badly Veto beats the shit out of him, he has at least 5 arms.
Yeah. It's just a big case. It's a secret magic that he just never knew.
Yes, and it's spines. 5 different spines.
Spines, not vertebrae, spines.
Oh, hey, look. Now we're coming to another saint.
Yeah. This is the one my sister has an action figure of.
Kiryu's cool.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of cool moves that you're gonna see.
I have an at.
Also, I imagine between missions, Rebecca's fucking doting on every single one of her new little brothers.
So much fried rice. The director's looking at the budget and it's like, why has 70% of our budget gone towards making fried rice? As he's eating a bowl of fried rice.
Look, I'm not complaining, but I will ask.
My boys need to eat. I need to make them strong. Cue all of the people she's adopted as little brothers walking out as buff, perfectly fit people.
Gon just walks out as the adult form.
It's like, Killa was like, Gon, why are you in that? Doesn't that hurt your body? Oh no, I just ate a lot of her food and this happened to me. I wonder what happens if I power up. Killua, horrified, screaming.
Gon.
Okay, but what happens when he powers up? First edition Broly.
Ow.
I'm sorry, but that is the funniest thing I could think
Oh,
of.
you're cute.
No, no.
Cute.
I'm actually very glad I trained against this guy, because I have a semblance of how he works.
Oh yeah, Excalibur hits farther than you think it does.
Yeah, it does.
They
It
know
really does.
no range.
Also, yes, Vant, I did break Charlotte.
No, I just as we brought up Excalibur hitting really far, I was trying to dash to close the distance, and he used Excalibur.
It is almost never safe to approach him as long as he has the meter for it.
Yeah, ah, fuck, he's gone super. This attack has the worst range I've ever seen.
It's something you should only be using when you're like pin somebody to the corner or something.
Yeah, it's a really bad super.
And you could practically punish him for doing it by charging up a move or something.
Yeah. And if you're just gonna block, I'm just gonna punch you in the face. And then awaken. And I dodged the wrong direction. And meteor combination, let's go.
fucking go.
Emerald colored butt.
I mistimed that badly. Yeah.
Rebecca bitching about his fucking outfit. Wow, Emerald's so fucking tacky.
How dare you! This was given to me by Athena!
It's like, yeah, well, she's tacky, bitch.
I would even say as offended, like, oh, I'm just.
No, they all, every saint, even if they can't hear it, just makes this face. Let the stream catch up.
There's a disturbance in the force.
Just make the highly offended face.
Okay, but then they see who Rebecca interacts with on a daily basis and just, you know what? That's fair. And the kicker is when she calls Blackbeard tacky.
Blackbeard is extremely tacky. He wears a coat on his shoulders with a jacket, with an open face jacket, and pants that he stores a gun and liquor in,
Which
with
means
like no strap.
you can light a match and break the bottle, and he'll likely just start burning, and so he'll have to focus on not burning, and then Rebecca punches him in the jaw.
You underestimate her pettiness.
No,
She'll
no, the
punch-
reason
she'll
it's
punch
not
him.
the dick is because the blackness is around there. And,
You know what? Fuck, you're right.
like,
There's just a void where his dick is.
It's his ultimate attack.
void dick.
Yu-
Gravity
yummy,
dick.
yummy, no. Yummy, yummy, no dick.
Why does this man have a rupee on his arm? That's like a big green rupee. That's 100 rupees.
I don't think it's a ruby.
I know, but I was watching a lot of Chugga Conroy's Phantom Hourglass Let's Play, and that looks like a giant green rupee, so I'm just like, put it in my wallet. No, this is part of my armor. It's mine now, bitch. I'm weird.
And that's why you're good. And now it's time to get main character, man.
Yep. The only thing I remember of Saint Seiya, or in my mind, which I keep on having to correct myself, or is Knights of the Zodiac, is that he punched a waterfall so hard it reversed direction.
It's a very big punch.
Also, time for Ichigo,
God damn it.
which means we're probably going with Zora? No. Wow, Yusuke.
He's gotta show him how
Oh.
to become a better main character.
Oh, I... Motherfucker.
First,
Also,
you...
He just referenced
Uh,
Botan.
Okay, no, you go. I don't know who that is. Is that the... I don't know.
One of the main
blue
characters.
hair, rides on an oar.
Get an image for Curry. That might work better.
Hold, please. Sorry, I was just torturing the goblins.
Kill them all. Just like I taught you to. So I have a feeling this is his end game outfit for Ichigo.
Yes, that is, like, end of series Ichigo. Oh yeah, I know her.
Mhm.
I recognize her from the intros and other small things.
Smile Bomb is one of the best intros to an anime. Don't at me.
I don't know.
I love the English version, honestly.
Yay.
It weirded me out when I first heard that that some of the English OPs for OP and ND EDs for Yu Yu Hakusho are just like are like songs you would hear on the radio.
That was actually surprisingly common in a lot of earlier anime. Like, even Ava uses take a rendition of Fly Me to the Moon as its ED.
Well, in fairness, that was because of. Well, that's a really old song, and plus that I believe that it was director's choice.
Yeah. Holy shit, I'm doing a combo.
Yay!
Wow, Ichigo, your super has no fucking range. Yusuke, shoot him.
Well, that's Ichigo. Cue canned laughter.
Isn't he wacky, friends? Just look at this Bankai motherfucker.
Okay, I know you didn't intend it that way, but all I heard was just that same sentence, but in a voice processor.
Just look at this Bankai, motherfucker.
Just
Yeah.
look at this Bankai, motherfucker. Like that.
He... That sounds funnier when you put it like that.
Just look
It
at
is.
this Bankai, motherfucker.
Just look at.
Look at all those chickens, Eddie!
Look at all these Bankais!
Look at all these hollow masks. Everyone's a hollow now.
You're a hollow, you're a hollow, you're a hollow.
Speaking of which, a plot hole from later Bleach. The Central 46 wanted to fucking execute the fucking Vizards. Yes, that's actually what they're called. Because they were hollowified
Yep.
and do not want to do the same to Ichigo for some reason.
Look, he's special. He's on the main character list.
Fuck, that's probably why.
You know what? You're probably not wrong either.
Ichigo, by the end of the series, you're not a fucking substitute anymore.
Why does he still call himself that?
Give me a sec. It might be a translation thing.
Okay, to the beta area. But first, I want to
maybe-
see if clothes have unlocked.
Maybe he never officially called himself. I guess he was never officially inaugurated as a Soul Reaper.
That could be it, honestly.
Let's see.
Wait a minute. Hedgie,
What?
how would you feel about me giving Rebecca a rocket launcher as an accessory?
Why?
I don't know, I just saw it in the list and was like, huh.
Oh yeah, I know what the weird mask is. It's Himiko's mask from My Hero.
Yeah.
I thought it was like I thought it was gonna be like a Fist in the North Star thing, cause like you know what, that perfectly fits the aesthetic. But now it's weird, but Blood Lady.
Until it was
I don't-
pointed out to me, I legitimately, like, thought it was Jaggy's mask.
Honestly, I thought it was Karasu's from Yu Yu Hakusho. Give me 1 sec to look him up. You'll probably understand why, because, like, I don't have the stream full screen, so...
Right. Oh wait, Hedgie, we forgot there are gloves. And yes, there are, like, blue punch gloves.
There's a lot
Ah.
of fingers on.
Let me see. That's pretty much the only ones, right?
They're the only ones that look decent, in my opinion.
Get those are actually shinobi gloves, not punch gloves.
Oh,
Like the ones Kakashi wears.
right, okay.
The the light purple gloves with the bracelets. Can I take a look at those?
I think this is the one.
I said light purple. That's pink then.
Oh,
The one you're highlighting.
so the light purple one, hand gear, female of 5. This one?
Yeah.
Want me to get it?
Yes, please. So now, let's see how they look. It's a shame they don't have more though.
I think stuff unlocks as you play.
There's also, it's different shops have different clothing.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, I found that out the other day, that all the shops all have different clothing, and it corresponds to what characters are at what each faction.
oh, these look good.
Let's see. Oh, they do.
It
It's a
looks like
shame. It's a shame that the gold isn't like silver, but they still look good.
Yeah.
Because silver looks much better with blue than gold.
Yeah, I agree most of the time. I sometimes like the gold as an offset.
Yeah. I'm talking about like going with it rather than offsetting it.
Yeah. And now we explore other shops. Shopping!
Let's see if they have like if those other shops have gloves, because maybe they'll have the perfect type.
Yeah. Load. I just want to see what everything is. Oh, Trunks' coat, Sabo's coat, some tank tops.
Can you put coats over? Oh, the stream just died
Oh,
for a
fuck.
second there.
No, it'd be like Gold Roger's coat.
Ah, okay.
I just want to see what's here. Oh, hey, different pants. We're skipping Sasuke's.
Sasuke's looks stupid.
There's not much for pants. Hands, they have some things, but I don't know if any of these will strike your fancy.
Let's see.
There's one more lower, so I'm just gonna go low. It's silver and dark blue, but no glove.
Fuck. What's there for feet, by the way?
I'm just checking. Open-toed shoes. I think those are supposed to be Saiyan boots. Nothing you would like. I just know that automatically.
You know me so well. I'm so flattered.
There's a skateboard. We could give Rebecca a skateboard accessory.
Ooh, now I'm curious to see what this looks like.
The skateboard?
No, just for the... Oh, is that a sword?
There's Trunks' sword, Sabo's pipe. I'm not sure what this thing is with the red thing. And then Dai's sword.
You know what? Trunks' sword looks fucking cool.
Want me to get it? We have more than enough money.
Okay.
But I will check every shop before we go back into the customization menu.
Yeah.
Frog, away!
It's gonna be easier if you teleport to them, I think.
Oh, right, I can do that.
I forgot there was a teleport function.
I did too because I only used it once.
That's the last time I saw it too.
Do.
To the teleport mobile.
Okay. No. Maybe? No, that's a kimono. I don't think any of these are, like, things you would want to put Rebecca in.
Nothing really strikes my fancy, honestly.
Then pants, more... No.
The kimonos don't look very nice, honestly.
Yeah, no, they're... I just realized they were Soul Reaper ones, and those don't really look good outside of the black and white. Gloves are no.
Absolutely no good fucking gloves.
Loafers?
Curry,
was
were you
saying-
say something?
I was saying it was Rukia's kimono specifically.
Okay. Oh, cool, we can get Asta's sword. I'm just buying it because I want it.
Okay. Back in the shoes, I think I saw Nami's old boots. Like Nami's old shoes from early in One Piece?
I think so. I think they're the Boots 6.
Yeah, cause like, you remember when she was first introduced?
Yeah! And she was wearing somewhat sensible footwear.
Mm-hmm. They don't have them in a good shade though, so nah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cause black is nice when you're pairing it with a good set of clothes. The other two colors have to be specifically paired with a good set.
Yeah. Also loaded into a cutscene with Sanji and Vegeta.
Vegeta voice. Why the fuck does Zoro sound like me?
It's almost like we're voiced by the same person or something.
That's impossible.
People
Vegeta,
sounding
no,
like
please don't fall. Please don't fight Blackbeard.
No, Blackbeard's is like, haha, none of your attacks will work on me, and then he just charges up Final Flash, and then Trunks is like, don't do it, you're gonna blow up the planet again!
Trunks, I've already done this twice! Wait, blow up the planet or Final Flash?
Oh.
And there's just
And then-
Blackbeard's boots left.
Honestly, that's funnier than what I had in mind.
Yeah.
And what I had in mind was just half his body left and it just slowly plops over.
Also, we're being forced into the Blackbeard fight. Blackbeard, your
now you
mouth
get to
not
beat him up.
closing all the way is creepy.
I mean, it's hard to when you lose that many teeth in that very specific order.
Jesus fuck, I always forget Blackbeard is large.
He's like
It's a-
7 feet tall, I think.
Yeah. It's a wonder that his fucking teeth don't make his voice sound like
Oh,
he's fucking
whistling.
whistling through his teeth with every fucking word.
Maybe somebody could edit his English dub voice to do that.
God, I fucking wish.
Somebody probably has in an abridged series.
No abridged series has gotten that far.
Good point.
It would be over. It would be have to be longer than the entirety of TFS abridged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause Blackbeard first debuts during Jaya, so
Yeah, and that's a long way in. And Blackbeard's just letting me grab him by the belt and punching him in the face.
No, but you see, it's all part of his plan. Also, where did Boa come from?
I'm guessing she's the partner for this place. So.
I know, but where was she? She just kind of appeared. She's just your partner now. Don't ask where she was.
No, it's actually legitimately confusing because Sanji and Vegeta were the ones in the cutscene, not Boa.
You know what? That's fair.
He ran into my grab and I punched his lights out.
Good.
This is for Ace, motherfucker. Wait, how do you even know about that? I know all about potential little brothers.
You're all. I read your manga, you fool.
Masaka!
Steve? I like the headcanon that the creator character just has read every single manga for every single series involved.
So she knows exactly which ones have potential little brothers.
Yes. So he's gonna save them all.
It's like Pokemon, except a lot of adoption filing. Gotta adopt all the little brothers.
Every
My dreams.
single one.
My dreams can finally come true.
Rebecca, happily squirming.
Oh. What happened?
Tommy, you're back!
Yay!
Did your internet do a fucky or something? Tommy?
Also very funny, Blackbeard. Ha ha ha. You barely did any damage to me, even though we beat you senselessly.
The billboard in the background says playtime is over. Also, Tommy, are you okay?
Tommy's not saying anything. Oh, there you go.
Tommy.
That felt good. I had to release. All right, what happened while I was there?
We
we
bought
beat
we
up
bought a
Blackbeard.
skateboard. Wait, no, we bought 2 swords, not a skateboard.
Also, I do like how jovial Blackbeard's voice gets when he talks to Luffy.
Yeah.
Oh, I killed your brother!
Oh,
You mean?
You know what? I will say I actually do like Luffy being intelligent enough to not rush in and just start fighting.
Yeah, because he knows he's not gonna win.
More like he doesn't know what to expect from Blackbeard because the one fight they had was an utter curb stomp.
Mm-hmm.
In Luffy's favor, if I'm remembering Impel Down correctly.
Blackbeard also smashed Luffy's head into the ground while negating his powers, I should mention.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I forget. Oh, I may need to go on mute for a second.
Okay, I need to hop off of the frog to get down to because we're going shopping. Boat.
also the reason why. What?
I summoned a boat. So continue.
The reason was quiet was because my Discord was taking a while to actually connect.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, like, Blackbeard did smash Luffy's head into the ground while negating his powers, so that might have a bit to do with it.
F in
True.
the chat.
Also, nothing worth getting in the store.
Oh.
Unless you want Rebecca running around in Boa's heels.
Fuck that noise.
Or sandals.
Oh, Luffy's hat, though.
Yeah.
Nothing but respect for women who can fight.
in heels.
Yes. Like Bayonetta.
To be fair, Bayonettas are also guns.
Touche.
So there's nothing clothing-wise?
Nothing clothing-wise. It was Luffy's coat, Boa's dress, Boruto's jacket.
Also, did anyone catch the fact that I did a masturbation joke? Because no one reacted to it.
I think you cut out when you made it.
Yeah. Also, I'm giving Rebecca Trunks'
was
sword
when I-
because it fits her aesthetic.
Good.
It was when I came into the call. I was like, I had to release, and I'm shocked no one responded to that.
Oh, I assumed you were taking a. I assumed you were taking a dump.
No, because I had Keaton Heroes. I had to release.
I'm too innocent sometimes, and way too not innocent others.
It's why we go so hard. Catherine.
Hard indeed.
What did you say?
Hard indeed. I will say they did learn from Xenoverse and have teleports. So I could do something for Ichigo. What am I doing? So I just want to see what's available to me first.
Let me, I just want to pop in real quick to correct you. Xenoverse did have teleports.
Oh, thank you for the correction.
Welcome. I think I gotta go back on there because of household blah.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
Zaps.
Okay.
Doing a quest with Seiya. So like when he was 6, he was told to smash a boulder. And Jotaro's here. Hey, as long as you're happy, Zant.
Yeah, as much as you fucking want.
Yeah.
Jotaro and Dio look weird. It's because, like, I'm so used to them having heavy inking that them in this very clean style looks off. I honestly feel even Josuke would have been a better fit.
Honestly, I agree. And I don't even watch JoJo. Or read it.
How bizarre.
You would not like it because every part is very gore heavy.
I know that
Ew.
part.
I didn't know that.
Also, a lot of dogs die.
Yeah. JoJo's problematic.
Also, Curry, you put out a good thing in the stream voice. Can we just acknowledge that even the weakest saint can shatter matter on the atomic level? That's
What the fuck?
Yeah, Seiya said that and I just kind of skimmed over it, but what the fuck?
That's so fucking loud on my end, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna...
Yeah, Blackbeard just walked away from Luffy with no effort. Ah, fuck. Well, I fucked up. I'm just gonna... Oh my god. And now the world up. What a motherfucker. Sorry, Zant, what are you saying what to? I have like 3 windows open to pay attention to what everyone's saying. Also, am I the only one? Hedgie's here, she's just probably busy killing bokoblins. The saint thing. Yeah, apparently they can just all disintegrate matter on an atomic level, and that's horrifying. So it's like, okay, so the saints are training to fight gods if they need to. And they need to be able to move faster than light. Jesus. How do you scale power from there? I don't know. Atomic explosion from one punch. One punch! Now let's just do Shiru and then do Ichigo. Oh yeah, the spear and shield. Strengthen the dragon shield. Okay, let's. Oh god, we're probably fighting him again. It's like, this person can effectively break break speed of light with their fists. Let's have them fight against what could be a somewhat underpowered human. See if you can break through my shield. It's called grab and uppercut.
Hey.
Hey.
I think the issues are gone.
Okay.
Yay! Also, I think Kami's issues started up again, or with her internet.
Yeah. Gun. Okay.
But yeah, Saints are fucking scary.
Oh god.
Oh, they certainly live up to their name.
I interrupted this guy's attack with a grab, and it just looked beautiful because giant sparkles were flying off of him, and then Rebecca just punches him in the face.
Also, there's gonna be a pretty cool moment when you win this.
Ooh. Fuck. So, I had the worst timed him using his super ever. Because I was like, oh, I hit him far away. I'm going to use Meteor combination to get to close the distance and continue hitting him. And then he used his Awakening.
He used the Dragon Storm thing.
Yeah. My strategy was not the worst.
That's how.
Have
Also,
you learned a
Zan,
valuable lesson?
also, can I answer the previous question
Go ahead.
Zan had? It said, how do you power scale from there? Well, there's always a higher to go. As stated early on this. I mean, Naruto could blow up a planet, and then there's everything Dragon Ball does. It that just starts to get crazy. There's always a higher place to go.
There we go. There's Meteor combination coming in handy.
Sorry if that was late and weird to answer now.
Yeah, no, it's completely fine.
Yeah.
He just let me charge, so I closed the distance with Meteor combination. And no blocking.
So very, you can see why he's not the best one.
Yeah. And then I punch him in the face, and then Diable Jumbe. Because fuck you!
Jumbo Jumbo.
This is what you get for wearing stupid armor.
Gold looks terrible. It's so gaudy.
It doesn't work when it's the only color.
You know, unless you're a weird supervillain, like Goldar.
God damn it, that's funny.
This really is. Alright. Impressive. You're not able to penetrate my dragon shield. Bitch, I was able to punch you in the face 5 times.
Wait.
What's this? No, it cannot be. It has a minute scratch on it? So Rebecca is already canonically in Jump Force at the power of a low-level saint from Saint Seiya.
At least physically. She's at least physically strong enough to scratch his near invulnerable armor. So that puts her pretty high up. And I'd say she's at least stronger than half of the people here already.
Yeah.
In terms of raw force.
And that's amazingly accurate to how she's written. Oh my god, we found the game Rebecca's canon in. And now Ichigo. Please be a team up with him and Asta, or Yusuke. No, it's Gaara.
Why Gaara?
I'm not sure. You okay to move around? I heard you got pretty bad in the last fight. Yeah, I'm fine. Never mind that. I want to ask you something. Is there a Soul Reaper with a fiery sword? Yeah, there is. What about him? Might have been someone from the same world as you. You see... Fade to black.
Oh yeah, this is a battle of missed opportunity.
Yeah. A guy covered in bandages and wearing half a kimono. Incredibly skilled swordsman. Not sure if I know him. You ever
Wait,
press from
does he
Naruto?
have a weird ghost mask thing? Does he have a weird horn on his head?
Does he have an incomprehensible plot?
Is his hair an unnatural color and it's not dyed?
To be fair, actually, remembering things from early Bleach, I did like that Ichigo, despite being completely Japanese, because his hair was weird, he did face a lot of shit.
Was that also a genetic thing of a dumb...
No, that was
thing?
actually just regular genetics.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he got his hair color mostly from his mom. It's a little darker than his mom's.
Oh yeah, Shishio's dialogue's interesting.
Yeah. Who knows, it could have been a worthless Meiji era Japan, or it could have been the depths of hell. I'm afraid my memories are somewhat hazy. All I know is for sure
Okay.
is wherever I am, it's not the time of Meiji.
Okay, I have a serious question.
Yes?
Okay, so Kenshin takes place in Meiji era Japan, right?
Yes.
How does he know that that's when the exact era of Japan?
Because
That just
it's canonically said in Rurouni Kenshin that it is the Meiji era.
do like people acknowledge it as such?
Yes.
Okay. Also, is that supposed to be in character that he's amnesiac, or is this just something that they added to add?
He kind of
Mystery.
died at the end of his arc.
Oh.
Okay, that answers that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he burned himself alive.
Yeah, because heat is not good for a brain, so that probably explains why he's amnesia.
He had a.
Hmm?
Sorry, I was gonna make a joke.
Go ahead.
But he said he has the big brain idea of, if I cover my sword in oils and then set it on fire, I'm unbeatable.
No, he actually just had a serrated sword.
Which, let's be real,
I-
in Meiji or
I remember that was like a specific thing about a sword, was that he covers it in oils.
No, he doesn't do that. Not
Oh.
to my knowledge, anyway. He basically had a serrated sword that he set on fire by whipping it against his sheath rather than using like oil.
Then the IGN, like the guy, because I saw they made a little video. It was like, here we explain every character in the game, who they are, and some of them they do it poorly. For example, for Ichigo, they said Ichigo is a part Soul Reaper, part Hollow, part Quincy, and then they don't explain what any of those are, and they don't really explain his character at all.
Then yeah, listening to that character explanation is not
Not the best. IGN did not do. It sounds like they did like. They had 15 seconds to describe everything.
They gave every character like 30 seconds, and a lot of them is just polar padding, or they just don't explain anything. Like for Toguro, they don't even explain why he looks the way he is. They just say he's the antagonist of the Dark Tournament arc, and that's about it.
Wow, IGN, you fucked up. Because Toguro is one of the more intimidating shonen villains I can think of.
He also has a very good story.
Yeah.
Like, he's like he trains under the same person. Isn't it that he trained under the same person Yusuke did, but then for some...
no, it's that him and Genkai trained under the same person.
Okay.
Ah.
And Genkai trained Yusuke.
Mhm.
And then something, he decided demon powers were better.
He used his wish from the Dark Tournament to change into a demon, basically.
Okay.
Missed what?
Missed story things. We basically went and fought an antagonist from Rurouni Kenshin because Ichigo and Gaara were talking.
Oh, okay, so 2 questions. One, what do you mean out of time? Shio, you're a man who's amnesia in the middle of a place you don't know anything about, and you have nothing else better to do. What are you actually out of time for? You have a tea party to get to?
Fun fact, he's actually shown after his death in the manga, literally in the depths of hell.
Oh,
It's like piles of skulls everywhere.
that's really cool.
With like 2 of the other characters that were in his thing,
Okay.
in his arc, rather.
Neat. But
It's the most literal visual pun of hell that I've seen.
Luffy is talking to Light in this cutscene. Hey, I want an apple too. What do you mean? You just had one, didn't you? I saw it disappear. Where'd you hide it? I'm afraid you must be mistaken. How could an apple suddenly disappear on its own? If it's eaten, duh. He's right, Ryuk. He's right. You say something? No? Gotcha. He could hear... He can almost hear Ryuk.
he's that powerful.
Yeah, that's also very interesting to know, honestly.
It's weird that Goku, the guy who has literally talked to demons, ghosts, and angels, has not even noticed Ryuk, but the kid who's at most met zombies has almost noticed Ryuk.
Also, I like that Light is actually thrown off. Is Luffy actually an idiot, or is he a genius?
No,
Yes.
actually, this is a reference to the voice of all things.
Oh,
Luffy can hear the voice of all things.
You're right, yeah!
I did not know about that.
It's only been brought up maybe once or twice, I think.
It's a weirdly specific ability that almost comes out of nowhere.
It doesn't quite come out of nowhere because it's actually slightly hinted to in the Warship Island filler arc. Because he's able to understand the dragons.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, Oda probably gave the okay for him to, like, vaguely understand them, but he did understand them.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the mini.
That arc is anime only, but hey, I'll take my foreshadowing where I can.
An unidentified individual has been spotted at the Matterhorn near Frieza's spaceship. It may be Kami.
I forgot to mention my other question, which was, how did a team of a guy who's one of the greatest, who has an amazing elemental manipulation, and the guy who managed to beat a guy who would have destroyed the entirety of the afterlife, got held up by a guy whose only thing is, my sword can catch fire, but I'm also really good at it?
Plot convenience.
It's not even like he got powered up by a cube. He's just a normal guy who's like nearly dead because his entire skin is charred to hell and back.
His whole body and the fact that he has no sweat glands.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I forget. That was another thing I remember looking up about him, is that sometimes he just has to stop fighting because he would actually die because he can't sweat.
Luffy is me if I were at the Matterhorn, where it's just like, oh my god, I want to run around and play and look at everything.
And he's like,
Oh, that's a mood.
Sanji, food now.
We're on a
What do you want me
mission!
to do?
Food! What did you do with the...
What do you want me to do? Use the grass?
What did you...
Yes.
What did you do with the 7 bentos I gave you? I ate them 5 hours before we left. God fucking damn it.
Luffy!
What did you do with the extra food Rebecca made? I ate it 5 seconds before we left.
Rebecca cracking up in the background. Like, it does make her delighted that he likes her food so much that that'll eat it right away.
Yeah.
It's just funny how fast he eats it.
And my god, Meteor combination is good.
Yee. Well, I said you should get it. That and Solar coming, yeah.
You can just combo into Meteor combination from Meteor combination.
I never thought about that.
I used it twice in a row because I had the meter. Okay, you're gonna let me charge up?
So it's not really a combo. It's just more of you caught them off guard because they didn't think to block in time.
And interrupted him doing a super because this is cinematic.
Is it good?
And fucking flaming axe kick. I just like that because I gave her Trunks sword, she just has an actual weapon there for style points.
Oh, absolutely.
No, what? It's the anime trope of if she needs to draw the sword, you know things are serious.
The sword
Yeah.
is the equivalent of weighted clothing. Once it's out of the sheath, her power multiplies many times over.
I like that idea. Also, hello.
Kami's trying again. Hopefully her internet agrees.
Mm-hmm. Ah, looks like it doesn't. Okay.
Wait a minute, is this where Sanji glitches across the map?
Yeah, we're about to get to that scene.
Oh,
We're
the
about to-
barrel?
Okay. I wonder who she is.
Hugs. Oh. Yeah! That was so bad!
That's not the one.
Oh. I saw him, like, weirdly skip.
Yeah, but there's an even worse one.
Oh no. We need
And
to see it
it's-
before it gets patched out.
Well, the thing is, it's not a glitch. It's him starting up his running animation, but the camera is so close to him that you don't see that. You just see his body move across the screen.
Oh dear. Oh, there it was! There it was!
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? That's why you should close in your camera and then have a terrible running animation for it.
I think the funniest part is that she has Reiju's hair.
Yeah.
Also, I just can't tell who that lady is. I wonder who she is.
I wonder if she's the other Toriyama design.
What could it possibly be? The green hair, the white, the green hair, the fact that she has the book, the fact that they have the exact same voice, the fact that she's a created character rather than a specifically modeled design. I can't figure it out.
It's a mystery.
It's still a mystery.
We need Phoenix Wright here to solve the case. He's been animated, therefore he's a perfect candidate for Jump Force.
We need to get Detective Conan on this.
Oh, that would have. I would actually be super. I would have actually been super hype if he was like a light Yagami style character helping out with the plot. But I don't know if he's shown in Jump. I don't think he is.
He's. Not defective Conan.
That's
is
the Chinese
defective?
knockoff.
I was typing too fast. So. Detective Conan is Shogakukan, Weekly Shonen Sunday.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually got a kill with the ray gun.
Oh, we need a paranormal Muyo on this case. Does anyone remember that manga?
No.
It's basically just this little. Remember Ashley from WarioWare?
Yeah.
Basically, think of a manga all about a male equivalent to Ashley.
Oh, so bland and uninteresting?
Well, he's not bland. No, I just mean slightly sadistic and kind of.
Weird.
He also has a straight man with him, just like, please don't do that, Muyo. No, I'm gonna do it. And he just summons like a demon with like a super tongue or something.
Oh, that Sanji. No, that looks very bad. Oh no.
Yeah, I love how they had to cut to black to have him pick her up, and then cut back to show that he picked her up.
To a bad picking up animation.
Yeah.
How the fuck is he running?
He's running like an idiot.
Shush, the Yambi Jamba lets him do it. It's the power of being a chef.
その女性だな。ベノムズ兵に襲われていたというのは。ああ、お嬢さん、しっかりしてください。
Man, you know it's a series I wish would get more recognition, just because it's the weird kind of horror that I'm into.
What?
Detective Nero.
Since this is my first time hearing of it, admittedly, my first thought went to Nero, the bird from Black Clover in a little detective hat. And I'm sorry.
Nero as in neurologist.
Okay.
He's like a demon, but his thing is he's a demon who feeds off of mysteries. So he goes to the human world and becomes a detective.
That's actually really cool as a concept.
Though there is and he has like a girl that he has for his assistant, though he does sometimes use her as like a weapon and conduit for his magic, which is weird sometimes. Like one time, he literally just picks her up and uses her as a bat.
Okay then.
Oakley dokley then.
You know what?
Dear...
I'm gonna make the weirdest DLC request for this game. Not for characters, but for accessories. I want stuff from Tabata's previous manga, Hungry Joker, as accessories.
Yeah. That'd be nice. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to clarify something about that last statement. It's not that he's abusive or anything. He's just weird and wacky and just likes being weird with his methods.
Huh.
So he's a shitlord.
Yes, he's a big shitlord. He commonly just goes up on ceilings and walks for no reason. He just can and does.
So I can choose my party for this, Asta and Rio. We're bringing the good boy.
Have you not experimented with anyone else?
I actually did do a bit of experimenting with a few other people, but I like Asta and I like Rio.
Okay. Also, a weird thing. Remember when we fought Hisoka and he said he would join Jump Force? Have you noticed that he is not even selectable on the screen?
Huh.
I almost said when.
No, he said he was coming back with them.
Oh.
So I'm led to believe either this was a translation issue and what happened was different than what intendedly happened was different than what was translated, or that maybe there was they just forget that Hisoka is even on here because he never shows up ever again. I don't know what happened here. Maybe people just forgot Hisoka even existed.
I wish.
I wish, because I don't like his bungee gum ability.
I don't even know how it works. It's
okay.
Just actual...
I actually know a bit of how it works. Is he puts his power, which in that universe is called Nen, onto somebody, and he can use it effectively as a bungee cord.
Oh. So why is it called bungee gum?
Because it's pink and looks like gum.
Oh, that's... He's just being weird for the sake of being a weirdo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Th- That's his forte, actually. It's on his business card. Hisoka. I like being weird for the sake of it. And if you like that, call me at 1-800-888-8888.
No, it's 1-800-murder-children.
I will literally, literally murder your children.
Damn it! No, he blocked! I wanted to be with Black Meteorite. Fuck. Asta, no!
It's alright, you got it.
Yeah.
Also, in fairness, you didn't combo properly into it. You just kind of knocked him.
I assumed that he was still in like hit stun and he was low HP, so I didn't really want to hit him. But screw it, we're doing this. Yeet! This venom empty. Yeet.
So, hey, you get the wings that still look weird to me.
They don't move is the problem in this, where in the manga it does show them moving with him.
And they will almost we'll never get to see a good interpretation of it, because these are the only two games that he's been in, and both don't animate the wings.
Yeah, and the mobile game doesn't have Black Asta in it yet. We're still getting
Maybe-
all the captains.
Maybe one day I can hope for a new Black Clover game 3 years down the line, and then we can finally have animated wings.
See, honestly, if it was an RPG, like a turn-based one, that wouldn't really be that much of a problem, in my opinion. Like you could have it animate, because the problem with this and Quartet Knights is they're very action movement based, so having something moving like that could be a resource issue.
Yeah.
Like, just you're having to put in a entire extra process for this one character model.
Oh yeah, it does say that there's a special extra mission you should probably do soon, so that way you can level up characters beyond level 20.
Yeah. But I saw it, and it was recommended to be level 20, so I'm gonna take that recommendation.
What level
Like-
are you on now?
I think 15.
Well, then again, I was able to beat it 5 levels behind, but
You're
let's be
also
safe.
Curry.
You're also good at games, Curry.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Really good at fighting games.
Comparative.
I mean, you kicked my ass a lot, so. I just want to clarify that kicking my ass in fighting games is a good thing because then I learn.
Yeah. Learning is half the battle.
Fighting
have it.
games. I'm horrible.
And I have been learning with every ass kick you give me.
That's good.
Because as you can tell, I've been getting better in fights with y'all. And I almost did beat you that one time,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm still super proud of.
It's good to be proud of yourself.
Oh, come on. I actually want to show off Yusuke's grab because it's really brutal and I love it. And then I lose because I was trying to do something fancy. Why do I never learn?
Yeah. Organ murder is near impossible to land. I have no idea how you're meant to do it. I
You're
think
meant to do it on a guard break, I think.
that can't be it. I imagine there's some sort of combo or some specific setup for it, because it is highly specific animation. For it.
Yeah. But no, his circle grab is just like one of the most brutal things I've ever seen as a grab.
Yeah, it used to be a special move for him in J-Stars, and it was a really awesome animation.
Yeah. I can understand why it was a special move, because just holy shit. Also,
Holy
Yusuke
shit,
was
though.
the other person I practiced with.
Good.
I just went, you know what? Like, Curry will be somewhat annoyed if I only literally practice with 2 people. Let's practice with 3 so they're not as annoyed.
No, it's fine. Practice with however many you want to do. As long as they're ones that you want to play with.
Yeah.
The variety is also good.
Fucking God.
And honestly, what we'd be annoyed with is you making the same mistakes over and over.
Yeah. And also trying to do cool stuff
I just
repeatedly.
want to get... just one grab!
Mari.
I got the grab. There we go. Now die. It's Asta time.
Good.
Oh, fuck. Can't believe I've done this.
I love the kind of pictures I post in that gaming hub. Cause I love this meeting.
Oh, shit. No, what?
Oh my god, fucking SMT.
Get back in there and start mashing it.
Actually, you know what? I can use this joke again. The fuckboy of many faces.
Hmm?
The fuckboy of many faces. That's what Onyx actually called the SMT god.
The fuckboy of many faces. Also, now that I got the grab, finally my need to try and do one stylish thing every stream is satisfied, and now I'm just gonna win. The limiter has been removed.
Yeah, now you can actually start playing the game for real.
Yeah.
You do that gamer lean.
I have to use gamer words.
Yes.
Like heck.
Heck and hug. And Farfig Newton. I have to say racial slur number 78.
This is SMT god, by the way.
Oh my god, you were not kidding.
He's also an asshole. And I mean this with all my fucking heart. Psychotic asshole.
Oh, when you said that, I just pictured that he turns around and there's just the asshole, because SMT is weird like that.
Not quite. He never actually turns around. He just starts fading out face by face.
Huh. We're looking at a meme, Zant. Basically, there's been a joke with all the Resident Evil stuff recently that Chris desperately wants Leon to fuck Claire.
To continue the Redfield bloodline.
Haha, as you were charging up a stupid vanishing Rasengan, I was kicking your ass.
While you were charging your Borutogon, I was winning.
Also, the vanishing Rasengan went off and hit Rebecca in the back.
Oh no.
Also, why is Onyx awake?
Edgy, fix that.
Hold, please.
Yeah, I win. I am the game girl. I am the one who wins.
I'm so proud.
And I won with Asta.
The best boy.
If Tabata can just have him finally let go of Lily, he will officially be the bestest boy. Not just the best, but the bestest.
He's gotta let go of her and just keep on with the fetish.
Noelle unfortunately learns he only finds her attractive when she's in a nun outfit. You know, considering, I can't believe I'm just making this connection now. Considering how much his character wants to break the impossible, him hearing you're not allowed to marry a nun probably ticks off the same thing in his brain that you can't be the Wizard King does on some level.
Yeah.
You know what? That actually makes sense.
Light saying Naruto's a great leader. Naruto, I like the sound of that. Ryuk, man, Light, this guy's a pushover.
Would you... Is he?
I'm not sure. Also, he's asking about Misa Amane.
Ah, yes, the woman who lived longer than he did.
Yep.
Is everyone's favorite character.
Everyone's favorite character who somehow had black hair in the film. Not
God,
even a nice wig.
I hate that that's still getting a second movie.
No, I mean the original Japanese movie.
Oh. Okay, I got confused.
Oh, their Death Notes lost their power, so that's why Light isn't murdering everything.
Okay, this like confused me, because I haven't read Death Note, but isn't there just one?
No,
no, there's multiple death gods, so multiple death notes.
I guess Misa got one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I actually know this because my
actually-
Pride Center made me watch several episodes. And it's not it's not well written.
She got 2 death notes and still lived longer than Light.
She got 2. It's like, God, now I'm just imagining Light's like, gee, Misa, how did you get 2 Death Notes?
But that's the irony. She got 2 death notes and still lived longer than him. Gave up both too, which
Oh.
is supposed to kill you.
Honestly, Zant, you'll get more answers by reading a Death Note wiki before I can even parse information.
Is the manga that incomprehensible with the Death Note
It's
knowledge?
it's more that it's faster to read a wiki sometimes.
Okay.
Luffy saying Sanji makes the best food around. Rebecca cracking her knuckles and going, "Oh, the Pride Center thing," as I didn't want to leave and they were marathoning Death Note in the Pride Center, so I just sort of watch, and good lord, the plot is based on everyone but Light being stupid.
Man, now you know how I feel when I have to go on Tumblr.
Everyone's an idiot except me. Well, it's true.
It's like he's smart, but he has to, but in comparison, he doesn't really even have to try that hard. Well, actually, I don't know why people say that, because I haven't read Death Note, so
He's
know,
he's a straight A student, and he's really, really bored with his life.
I mean, I know his motivation, but I don't get what people meant by everyone's stupid.
Okay, so there's this one, like, FBI agent that Light just kind of convinces that Light needs to kill. And
Okay.
Light just has, like, 2 conversations with her and convinces her to give her real name to him. And he just literally writes it in the Death Note in broad daylight, leans in, and says, "I'm Kira." And
In
then
fairness,
she just goes and commits suicide.
I mean, that's not really everyone being stupid. That's just him outsmarting somebody and then him being a smug asshole about it.
But it's more that she knows that people are having to use fake names and still giving out her real name to a relative stranger who has provided no proof that he has the authority he says he does. Because the whole conversation is, "Oh yeah, no, I'm on the case. I'm on the case to hunt Kira. Like, so is my dad." And she just kind of believes him with no evidence or even calling to confirm. Like, granted, she is dealing with the death of her husband, but...
Okay.
What, Curry?
I was trying to respond, but I keep forgetting that she has more to say.
No, I'm done now.
Respond now.
Okay. I was gonna say, okay, now I understand that. You didn't give the proper context to why that was dumb until you give that, oh yeah, everyone was starting to use fake names at that point.
That's on me. That's entirely my fault.
Also, another a stupid thing on Light's part. He starts fucking with the Death Note even though he's supposed to be smart.
What do you mean, fucking with it?
That is my generic term for using it. Do I have to still clarify still, or?
I mean,
it's...
He is fucking with a supernatural object with instructions in the book on how to use it. Nothing in his head says, maybe this is a bad idea, despite being a straight-A student.
in fairness, if he didn't fuck with it, then there would be no story. Like, the whole point is, like, he's this weird, stupid, sadistic kid who's like, I want to be a god and change the world and stuff.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If he hadn't picked it up, someone else would have. So we'd still have a story.
In fact, it might have been more I'm gonna say this. I think Death Note would have been more interesting if it was Light and L, both geniuses, working to outsmart a random jackass with god powers.
Mm-hmm. Especially since Light's father is a policeman.
Go on.
I said I like that, but then you kind of remove that whole thing. One of the big things about Death Note, that is the moral, what the protagonist is, because it's one of the few times in Shonen Jump history where a protagonist is not really heroic. He's like a very kind of grayish person.
For a while, he's gray.
That stuff I know. I'm just saying that it'd be more interesting.
To be fair, that's more interesting in hindsight. As it was coming out, it was probably incredibly interesting.
And for that too, and that's what I meant. It's like, it's really interesting that for once, Shonen Jump not only just has that kind of protagonist in the story, but the fact that it's, at least at the start, was just a high stakes drama with a lot of intelligent stuff.
Honestly though, not gonna lie, it really would have been more interesting if Elle and Light had been working together with Light's father to catch this random schmuck, and just then Light picks up the Death Note and is like, what the fuck is this?
And then actually, you know what, if we want to keep it to characters in Death Note, have them be putting everything together and it's Misa.
You know what? I'll take it.
But either way,
That
a
would
lot
be
of
fun.
this is hindsight from people who have learned from following writing and things like that. So, not really the author's fault.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'll be right back. I need to get stuff.
Okay. These,
Also, kind
these
of a-
clones keep on letting me punch them.
Also, I get that it may just be a continuity thing or post that stuff, but kind of a missed opportunity to also have Elle in this somehow.
Yeah, if this was set light before Elle knows for sure, have them
But I
both
think-
working as investigators to help out the Jump Force.
And then you have all that interpersonal stuff where neither are allowed to give up information about the other because of all the high stakes drama with the Venoms and stuff.
I fucked up. That was bad. I'm starting to get tired, so I'm probably gonna end up heading to bed really soon because that fight was just sloppy.
Yeah.
It's so sloppy. I made an FF14 reference that was relevant 2 years ago.
Hug.
I agree it was relevant 2 years ago because Stormblood came out in 2017.
Yeah, this light is shitting the bed of Death Note,
Yeah.
where they had Elle's twin brother with white hair.
Wait, what?
You know that?
No, I didn't. What? What?
I don't know anything about it other than that was just a thing, but Hedgie can explain it better. I'll let you hold on that mental image for a bit.
So just an idiot, a super smart, white-haired... I don't... What?
And to clarify, he looks exactly the same as Elle. He just has white hair. I think they even have the same exact voice.
Fuck. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna have to end it after this fight, cause oh baby, this is bad.
He's too sleepy to fight.
It's getting to the point, like, I can beat this fight, but it's going to be... I'm just gonna have to shut up and focus. And then that's when you know I'm too tired.
I wish I was there, because then I would just help you beat it.
You and Kami are going to be the epitome of, help, it's too hard, please beat it for me.
I'm gonna pat you on the head.
Yeah, we'll be turning off the stream in a few minutes. Hopefully not more than a few.
And let's hope that there aren't any more required fights after this.
I'm expecting a cutscene, honestly, but that's about it. Wow, I just completely interrupted this guy's attack.
Nice.
Damn it.
Sorry if I'm being a bit quiet. I was
No.
reading.
I'm just gonna cheese it with Rio. Because Rio's assist is really strong. Fucking god damn it. Ugh. Almost got it. It's not even that this fight is hard, I'm just half asleep at this point. No John's on the game, I'm just not doing very good. John's on myself.
We can beat this before stream ends.
Oh yeah, definitely. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. I have part JoJo, part 5's Fighting Gold stuck in my head. Which is not really a problem. Because it's a really good song.
Turn out for this stream was a lot smaller than expected.
Yeah, it's... Well, to be fair, I'm a nobody, and a lot of people stream Sunday nights. Wow, that was a good combo with Asta. I'm just gonna hold that block button and take the death ball thing.
It's the truth seeking.
Okay. Oh.
I returned.
Alright.
So, what have I missed?
I've lost this fight because I'm falling asleep, so I'm gonna beat this and then end it.
Oh yeah, and then what I told you earlier.
Oh yeah, and apparently L has a twin brother who looks exactly like him but has white hair in Death Note. And I'm just very confused.
None of the kids who come from L's old orphanage are biological siblings.
Oh, so it's just it's just lazy character design.
Yeah, exactly. Nier is not his twin brother. He's in fact younger than L.
Huh. There we go. I killed it with a Diablo Jambe.
Yay!
Hurrah! Dr. Zoidberg.
It's me. No, I can't do it.
If you had an ink pouch, you could spray your enemies to get away from them. Ah, the hypochondriac's back. I fucking love Dr. Zoidberg. They confirm why Farnsworth keeps him around, and that's so Farnsworth can have assisted suicide.
Oh.
Oh dear.
To be fair, they actually explain, like, that entire plotline is entirely Farnsworth thinking he would contract a type of poisoning that would kill him in an unknown amount of time, but there was no cure for. So, if he felt he was starting to die from it, Zoidberg was to kill him, so he wouldn't have to deal with the fear of dying.
Okay.
And, of course, in Futurama Way, cause I'm still running around because I want to explain this. In Futurama Way, Farnsworth doesn't want Zoidberg to just, like, actually kill him. He wants it to basically be a surprise assassination. and it's incredibly goofy and convoluted. And they also confirm why Zoidberg is kept around. He's an expert on aliens, not on humans. He does not know what humans do. Medically speaking, at least. But anyway, that's the stream, and next time, which I'm not exactly sure when, we'll probably keep this to weekends as I catch up on Ava and other mecha series before we go to Super Robot Wars again.
Okay.
Because I do want to go back to Super Robot Wars, but I also want to finish Pokemon and play more of this because I'm having a blast with Jump Force. Woohoo! Listen, anything lets me have a mini Mary, top tier.
Good.
I'm sure Luffy is delighted you're using it.
Yeah. But we will see you all in the future. Possibly tomorrow, depending on how things go with dog sitting. But good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.